So the last 2 days I went to the mango place and I stood there like, I can't get mango trees, but I should. I literally had the gram tree in my hand, but I didn't get it. But the last couple days I've been thinking about it, and yesterday I told my neighbor about, I tasted the Edgar, and he's like, wow, I hear that's a great mango. And I'm like, it was. So all night I've been thinking about it, and I have about an hour now, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go and get both of those. Hello everybody, I am officially out of my mind for mangoes. We're coming here towards the end of mango season, and I just didn't get enough this year. And what happened was, for the last 2 days I went to go buy some mango trees. I have absolutely no room in my small yard for any more trees, but I continue to dream about and find ways to make more room. I even asked my neighbor if I could plant some trees in his yard, and he said yes, and I worked really hard to put my irrigation in his yard, and I got a tree in there right now. But I have 2 spots I found in my front yard that I was saving for some trees, a sapodilla, and just a blank spot. I didn't want to put any yellow mangoes up front because I don't want people to take them easily or see them easily. But all the trees that I have to put up front are smaller, like 3 gallons. And it's going to be quite a while before they're going to be able to even go in the ground and actually give me fruit. So for the last 2 days, I've been debating if I should get more trees, some bigger trees to put up front. And I tasted a mango the other day, an Edgar mango. That was absolutely amazing. And then I also had a gram mango. And I found out the gram mango, you actually, if it's picked ripe, it doesn't taste that well. But if you pick it green, and let it ripen off the tree, it tastes great. So I figured, hey, that would be a great mango to put up front in my yard. So I'm gonna buy that tree right now and put it at the spot I have up front. And even okay, I just got here. Excalibur fruit trees is where I'm at. This is where I get some of my trees, and they have a bunch of different fruits here. We're gonna have a great time getting them. So I'm gonna go get a gram tree right now and put that up front. And then the Edgar mango, which I tasted the other day, was just such a different mango than I've ever tasted. It wasn't sweet. It was kind of like a spicy mango, kind of like a very tasty Nam Dak Mai mango. And I was like, wow. And I was debating if I should get it. I'm like, I don't have room for more trees. But I also have another area towards the back of my front yard, and even though the Edgar mango will get yellow on a tree, I figured I'll go for it. Okay, I'm waiting for them to get my trees, and just to give you an example, this is Kit. This is a late season mango. These are nice. Look how big these mangoes are. So this is all they have left of mango season here. It's a Kit mango. And they have a bunch of sapodillas and a bunch of mamey. And look at this jackfruit. I showed you this the other day. I've been here like all the time. And that's a big jackfruit. Alright, my trees should be here in a moment. So it's towards the end of the mango season, and I went to a mango farm to go get some mangoes, and that was one of the ones I had that I've never tasted before. So it's a late season mango, which I like to have also, good late season mangoes. And put them in the ground today, and I'm excited. I just want to get everything in the ground already. I have another guy who usually gets me trees here in South Florida, and if anyone's looking for trees in South Florida, I'll put his contact below. I'll also put the contact below to this place, Excalibur Fruit Trees, but he did not have one of the trees I wanted, the gram, so I don't know if he had the other one, but I just woke up with this inspiration to come here and get them today. Before I change my mind again, I want to get them in the ground. And yes, it's an impulse buy, but I've also been thinking about it. So, but I'll put those other contacts below for sources to get fruit trees here in South Florida. Okay, here they are. That's the gram. They're looking very nice. That's the one I was going to buy the other day. I came back for it. And this is the Edgar. Okay. All right, I'm so excited. Here's the trees in my car, and I'm gonna give them a new home. All right, there's the gram in the ground. I decided not to put it next to the fence, a little bit more inward. I moved my green camito against the fence over there. Just less people know what that is. Eventually, I'm going to take this coconut out, but I'm going to leave it there for now. And then over here, well, my property line, this is the agar. Okay, getting some water, and then I'll get some mulch around it, and then we're set. Okay, everybody, here I go. There's my agar in the ground. And I'll let it get established for a couple of weeks or maybe a month, and then I'll cut the ends off. Maybe cut it down a little or a lot. There's my gram tree. And again, eventually I'll get rid of this coconut, but for now, it's leaning on my neighbor's yard, not taking as much space. But it's still shady here, so I'll cut it eventually. I moved my green camito here, my star fruit, my star apple. And I had a not too looking good citrus I just moved to my neighbor's yard. I think it'll come back, we'll see. And I have a peach there in my neighbor's yard. But those are my spots, and now this is my coconut tree, my sweet coconut tree. If I ever get rid of it, I have room for my sapodilla tree there as it grows. It's still some years from growing, a significant size. But for now, I'm keeping that coconut. And then there's that other coconut I moved last time. I have dragon fruit growing up it. And when that is done, I can use that space for either my sapodilla or something else. And there's my white sapote that I put in recently. If you notice, I'm putting all my green or unidentifiable fruits up front. And there's a new one I got recently. That's a red jabocaba. And my star fruit has loaded with star fruit right now. And here's a look. The first ripe star fruit of the season. All right, I'm going to have that for breakfast. And you can see there's a lot on there. And then there's my other plants here. So we got here, this is a green mango. This is called Falan mango. Not many people have heard of it in the US, but it's a green mango. And this one here, a lot of people have heard of. This one is my pickering. Over here I have my cogswall. And back there I have my jabocabos. And right now I have in a pot a honeykiss here. But eventually I'm going to be putting, my plan is to put a butterscotch sapodilla here. But I'll leave that there for now. Oh, and then I have from seed, spit in the ground, I have an Adamoya here growing. So it's looking good.